We have another color themed budget inventory video today. We have went over a lot of colors recently: blue, green, red, and today we're going to cover up the best budget inventory for a yellow themed inventory. So I'm going to walk you by all the weapons in the game and show you the cheapest yellow skin for each weapon. For the yellow budget knife and glove combo, we got the driver gloves overtake, which is without a doubt the cheapest and also best looking yellow gloves without having to spend a lot of money. And then some shadow daggers low, if you want to fit the color a little bit better, since the overtake got a little bit more orange to it as well. You could go for some shadow daggers, tiger tooth, or a god knife tiger tooth. That's almost the same price, but the dry gloves overtake I have right here are in battle scar condition, and the shadow daggers low are in field test condition, and the gloves are $85 and the knife is $130, making this a $215 combo. Then to start off with the pistols, we got the Glock, and here we got the Glock 18 Umbrella Rabbit. This one is pretty cheap, the best you can come to for a yellow Glock. Also fits really well with the gloves because they got the brown to it. You will see that go with a lot of skins. A lot of yellow skins actually don't have a lot of yellow on it, but mostly have yellow on it with some other colors as well. But this one in field test condition is only 25 cents. For the USP, we have another one which got some yellow to it, but not all yellow. But again, it's the best we can do. We actually don't have that many like completely yellow skins, but we got USPS Tokyo. This one in field test condition is 60 cents, so still a pretty cheap skin here for the USP. Then for the P2000, we got this yellow and blue skin, but got some yellow details to it, which is called Royal Baku, I think is how you pronounce it. It is one of the new skins. So right now it's $2.20 in field test condition. So if you wait a little bit, it might get a bit cheaper. It is from one of the 3 new collections, drop collections. I can't remember which one this one is from. I do think it is called Ascent, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, P2000 Royal Baku in field test condition, $2.20. And then for the deagle, we got the Desert Eagle Bronze Decoy, and this one, the best you can do for a yellow deagle. Still got a lot of gold to it and fits pretty well, to be honest. And it's also extremely cheap. It is a blue rarity skin, and this one is field test condition, and in field test condition this one is only 10 cents. For the 5.7, we got the 5.7 Monkey Business. This one is actually quite old now. I actually can't even remember the collection, but I know it's been in the game for years, and to this day is still the best 5.7 for a yellow loadout, and actually not that expensive either. It is more expensive than the other pistols, but still only $3 in field test condition. Then for the Tech 9, we got another new skin from one of the new collections. This one is from the Barrel collection, I believe, and it's the Tech 9 Citric Acid. And this one I chose to get in factory new because the price from factory new to minimal field tested is basically the same, or not basically the same, but there is such a low price difference. So I believe the field test one was like 40 cents, and then the minimal one was like 45 cents, and factory new is 50 cents. So this one in factory new condition is 50 cents. If you want to save yourself like 5 or 10 cents, of course, you can go down a condition or 2, but in my opinion, not worth it. You might as well just grab in factory new for the extra 10 cents compared to field test 1, so 50 cents for this one. For the CZ75, if you're using that, I got you covered as well with the yellow jacket, it's called. This one is an older skin as well, classified rarity, but not that expensive. But of course not many people use the CZ, which is why it's of course pretty cheap compared to how old it is and the rarity. But it still costs $4.25 in field test condition, but I wouldn't say it's that pricey. Maybe for CZ, I don't know, but it's the best CZ for a yellow themed inventory. So $4.25 for this one. Then for the dual Berettas, we got the dual Berettas Marina, and for this one I went with the field test again. That's usually the best condition to grab the skins in, price wise and also condition wise compared to other conditions. And yeah, the only reasons why I sometimes chose middleware factory is because there's such a small price difference. It doesn't really make sense to do otherwise. But these in field test condition is $4.95. Then for the P250, we got the P250 sedimentary, I think is how you pronounce it. And for this one, factory again is 50 cents. Meanwhile, field tested only like 10 cents difference. So you could of course go with that one if you're on a tight budget, but otherwise grab it factory new. It's only 10 cents more. You could also go for the P250 Wingman, I think it's called. That's another good option, not that expensive either. But this one, factory condition, 50 cents. Then for the R8, if you're using that, most people probably don't, but some of you out there, I know you're using the R8. And for the R8, we got the banana cannon, really cheap option, pretty sick yellow skin actually for the R8. And the banana cannon here are in field test condition and cost 25 cents. For the AK, we got the AK-47 Searing Rage, which is from the new Fever case. And other options you got for yellow AK is mostly just the fuel injector, but that's hella expensive. So this one will do the job. It is, yeah, basically like a default AK with some graffiti or like, yeah, painting on top of it. But most of the painting is this fire dude, which is mostly yellow. So it's pretty sick and goes pretty well for a yellow loadout. And in field test condition, this one is $5, so pretty cheap option actually for AK. And then for the AUG, we got the AUG Stumphilian. I think it's how you pronounce it. Stumphilian. And yeah, I probably pronounced that wrong, but hey man, that's my Danish accent. And in field test condition, $1.80. Not that bad. It is like a trade up skin most people use, which is right. Probably around the $2 mark and not cheaper than that, but hey, it's still less than $2 and field test condition for AUG, so not too bad at all. So $1.80. Then for the AVP, we got the AVP Phobos, and this one are in field test condition. Another option I really looked at is the AVP POW. Is in my opinion more orange than yellow, but it could fit well with the gloves as well, giving that orange color to it. But at some point I will probably do an orange themed inventory as well, and I'll probably use it for that one. So this one does the job. We don't really have any like completely yellow AVPs. The closest would be like something like the AVP Dragonlaw. So this one is the cheapest and most yellow option you got, and it's really cheap for AVP skin because this one in field test condition is $1.35. Then we're moving on to the FAMAS. Here we got a really bright yellow skin, and this one is the FAMAS Neural Net, and pretty cheap as well, being only 75 cents in field tested condition. And then for the T-side auto sniper, the G3 SD1, we got the orange kimono. Yeah, as the name says, probably a bit more orange than yellow, but it is not completely orange. It's got some yellow lighting to it as well, and I think this fits extremely well for the yellow inventory. Almost perfect, and it's a little bit expensive for auto sniper, but not more expensive than some of the pistols, because this one in mill rack condition is $4.70. Then for the Galil, a pretty unique one as well, a little bit green to it. Another option you have is the Galil Chatterbox. That's just like, I think around $13-14, where this one on the other hand, the Galil AZ Dart is called, in field test condition is 30 cents. So it's either the Chatterbox, which is the best yellow Galil you can get, for $30, or this one for 30 cents. So this one is definitely the better option. If you get one in a even better condition than field tested, it's not too pricey, and you won't have all these scratches on it, and most of this part that's scratched off is lime green, which is closer to yellow. But yeah, 30 cents for this one. Then for the M4A1S, we got the M4A1S Enforcer, and this one pretty cool, like got a little T-Rex on it. It's like 50, I was about to say 50-50 yellow and green. It is on the body, but mostly green of course, as you can see, but got some yellow to it as well. Another option is the golden coil, but that's extremely expensive. I think it's around $55-60. This one in field test condition is 30 cents. And then for the M4A4, if you're using that, like I do, I don't use the M4A1S, I use the M4A4. We got an even better yellow option, which is the M4A4 Boss Kill. Pretty old one. I think it's in the glove case. Pretty expensive case, but that's not really why you're opening the glove case to get this one. It is the most expensive skin in this video, I believe, but not that expensive, even though it's an M4. So this one in field test condition is $10.50. Then we got the other auto sniper. We got the Scar 20. This one is for the CT side, beige and yellow. Really nice auto sniper, actually fits really well for the inventory. This one I believe is actually the cheapest skin in this video, because this one in factory new condition even is 5 cents. So really cheap. Grab it for 5 cents. You got yourself the perfect auto sniper for the CT side. Then for the SG, we got the SG 553 Colony 6, or is it 4? No, it's 4. It's IV. I know my Roman numbers, I guess. Yeah, field test condition. This one is $7.80. Then for the Scout or the SSG, we got the Big Iron. This one is from an older collection. Well, most of these is from older collections. You don't get that many yellow skins recently. But in field test condition, this one is $9. Pretty pricey, but it's a Scout. It's one of the more like main weapons you use. And it's still the cheapest one. So yeah, but Big Iron, field test condition, $9. Then for the Mag 10, we got the Mag 10 Poplar Thicket, I think is how we pronounce thicket. In field test condition, got some yellow on it, also a bit of green. Can't run away from that, but got some yellow parts on it, and there aren't really any better options, at least not for a decent price tag. This one is again from of the new collection. I think it's the new Real collection, and it's 90 cents, so less than $1 for this one. Then for the MP9, we got a pretty sick one here. So this one is the best cheapest one in middleware condition. The MP9 Rose Iron here is $6.35. The other option you have is the MP9 Bulldozer. The Bulldozer skin, unique, really rare in factory condition yellow skins. It's basically the whiteout. More people probably know that, but just for yellow. But it is extremely expensive, even not in factory new, even more expensive in factory new. So this one is pretty nice as well, and does really do the job, and it's only $6.35. Then for the PP Bison, we got the PP Bison Osiris in field test condition. Really cheap actually, compared to the more recent skins I've shown you, being only 60 cents. Then we got the P90 Chopper, but the P90 skin here, blue and yellow with the flames. Really nice, fits with the gloves and everything, and pretty cheap as well. Same price as the PP Bison at the 60 cents. I was about to say $60, but 60 cents price tag in field tested condition. Then for the UMP, we got the UMP Caramel, and pretty unique one. Of course, not the most yellow, but got some yellow parts on it, and just extremely super clean to look at. It is a little bit pricey, same price as the M4 Buzzkill, but this one is $10.50 in field test condition. Then we got one of the Bulldozer skins I just talked about. This one is the cheapest Bulldozer skin, which is why this is the only one I have in this video. As you can see, the most clean yellow skin you could get in the game, without a doubt. This one is field test condition, and yeah, it's $9.75, so pretty expensive for Max 7 when you're on a budget, but the cheapest yellow option, and without doubt the best one, the best yellow skin in this video. Then for the Nova, we got the Nova Wursthöhle, I think is how you pronounce it, and well, field test condition, 55 cents, looks really nice, got some fire on it. We got a little Wurst in the fire as well. Pretty unique one, does the job pretty well, and yeah, it's pretty sick and cheap. Then for the Sword Off, we got a really old skin. I believe it's from the Chroma case. This one is called Sword Off Origami, and in field test condition, extremely cheap. Of course, it's a Sword Off skin, but it's only 10 cents. Then for the auto shotgun, also known as the XM, we have the XM Ensign Gazer in field test condition. Pretty nice one in field test condition, and it's only $1.75. Not too pricey, but also not cheap as well. It's like in the middle range, but it does the job, and it's not like non-affordable at all. So $1.75 for this one. Then for the Negev, we actually got a pretty nice one. I like this one for yellow inventory. We got a Negev Bulkhead, and this one in field test condition is only 5 cents, so it's also really cheap. Then for the last skin of the video, we got the M249 Spectra. Not the most yellow one, but the cheapest one, and this one comes in middleware condition, even at a price tag of only 10 cents.